You know, it seems like every election we're told this is the most important election ever. Well, you know what? This time it really is. And this is an election that will have impact for our Bay Area students, for Bay Area workers, for decades to come. Now, the proponents of Proposition 32 thought this time they'd be clever. They thought they would talk about corporations and union special interest money out of politics. But you don't have to scratch very deep before you find out that this is the biggest con job ever placed before California voters. And that, in fact, almost every major newspaper in California says vote no on Proposition 32, calling it a fraud, a sham, and deceptive. Now, you know, the way I look at it is you always follow the money. And when you look at who's funding Proposition 32, are the very same people who've exempted themselves. So while the voices of teachers and nurses and firefighters and police officers will be silenced, millionaires, billionaires, Wall Street banks can continue to spend what they want. And just this week, we have a great example of what a post-32 world might look like. $11 million from a secret super PAC in Arizona, as referenced by the governor. Now, you know, in my fourth grade class, we call this irony. Here's a proposition that purports to be about transparency and yet is being funded by, well, we don't know. We don't know, a lot of secret money. And even my fourth graders are smart enough to see through that. So it also reveals what Proposition 32's real agenda is. It's silencing the voice of labor. It's silencing the voice of teachers, firefighters, nurses, police officers, and we, or the middle class, will pay the price. We have to stop educators' voices being silenced. We need to stop nurses' voices being silenced. We need to stop union workers and union members' voices from being silenced. We need to vote yes on Proposition 30 and no on Proposition 32.